Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about 7 apps that marketers should install on their phone. So I'll get started with this. There is one app called Hype. So that's HYPE, TYPE. And basically it allows me to enhance kind of my Instagram stories, for example, right? So now I can add text to them. It looks a lot more engaging. And it looks like it was done professionally too. So Hype, it's free, and then you can also add a paid version as well. It just has different themes, different fonts that you can use. So, I like using it for Instagram stories. I'm not sure if you can use it for Snapchat, but for sure, Instagram stories.
One tool that I like using, and it's really simple, is Google Analytics. The reason I like having it on my phone is I quickly look and I see if things are up and down over the last week or yesterday, and it'll tell me if I need to tell someone on my team go do something or things are good and I can leave them alone.
Number 3, I'm actually going to put 3A and 3B. So Facebook ads and AdWords. You can actually manage your ads using your phone. So if I see if something's blowing up, then then I can just do it from my phone directly if nobody from my team can manage it.
Number 4, ad hoc. So similar to what Eric is saying, I like ad hoc because it's a simple way to manage AdWords from my phone. From what I've used, it's a much better interface than Google AdWords. And it's really cool. Like it'll break down, it'll give me notifications, it'll send me tips from my phone. It allows me to make quick changes from my phone. And there's like simple buttons like okay or undo. They show me just overviews of like signups, impressions, clicks, CPC, all that kind of stuff. But funny enough, the interface is easier to read on my mobile phone like ad hoc than the Google AdWords interface.
All right, number 5 is Buffer. So obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but a lot of people already know to use Buffer to share stuff socially. But I like Buffer on mobile because if I'm reading an article, then I could just add a simple button that allows me to buffer directly from the article. And I also use Pocket for my saved articles, and I can also buffer directly from Pocket as well. So just easy social sharing at the end of the day. And also, when I'm thinking about sharing videos and things like that, I actually can't, if I'm watching a video, it's not as easy to share directly to Instagram because it's hard for me to save to my iOS device. So Buffer is a way around it.
Number 6, Evernote. I get some of my best ideas when I'm not in front of a computer. The cool part about Evernote is I can just end up taking all of that and then I can end up just putting stuff on my phone and being like, oh, okay, here's all the ideas I have, put it on my phone while I'm out and about. And then when I'm back to my computer, at least I know what the ideas are and then my team can go and execute on them. But I have a shit ton of ideas related to marketing on my phone. It's all on Evernote, way more than I do on my computer. And the cool part about it is like when you're in a meeting or you're at an event and someone talks about something like, oh my God, our team needs to check that out or we need to try that. I just write it into my Evernote.
Yeah. So, let's expand on that one. Where do you actually put the notes in? Is there like a notebook for your ideas?
Yes.
Okay. And what, for me, this is an idea that I stole from, what was that founder of CD Baby? Anyway, I forget his name, but for me, if there's like a new idea, then I put them into something called possible futures, or maybe I put it into, whatever company it's dealing with, and I put like ideas folder. So just make sure that you're organizing it because it can get really messy if you're not paying attention because, messy Evernote is not that useful.
No, yeah, it's not that useful at all. But I go through mine and I clean house, like all the ones that I know that won't work, or all the ones that should be the easiest to do. So I prioritize them too within there. And then from there, I try to execute on at least one a week. I try to pick the small ones first that are just easy to implement and see what happens. And if it shows some sign, then I send it over to my team and I'm like, go scale this out.
And number 7 is Nuzzle. So Nuzzle, that's Nuzzle. And what Nuzzle does is it surfaces, what a lot of people that I'm following on Twitter are sharing. And so this is really, it helps me figure out or determine signal versus noise, right? The stuff that's popping up the most, I probably should be reading it, right? Because these are people that I respect, people that, I'd love to learn more from. So Nuzzle actually helps me save a lot of time at the end of the day. So that is number 7. the giveaway that we're doing this week is actually Neil's tool. So Neil, what is your tool?
Tool is called CrazyEgg. If you have visitors to your website and not enough of them are converting, you can see why. So CrazyEgg is a visual analytics tool to show you a heat map of where people click, where they don't. It'll show you if people are scrolling. How far do they scroll down? Are they scrolling where your call to action is and making a click? It'll even show you the mouse movements and recordings of people who are browsing your websites. What's the patterns of the people who are converting versus the patterns of the people who aren't? And if you want to make changes, you can do it in our WYSIWYG. It's really easy to do. And with a few clicks of a button, you can even run A/B tests. And it'll tell you what's working and what's not. And best of all, you can get a whole year account for free.
And if you want to get in on this giveaway, we're actually doing one every single week. So you can actually get multiple entries too. If you want more details on this, just go to singlegrain.com/giveaway and you'll find out more about it. And that's it for today. So we will see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.